Line for race number one. Well, good evening, racing fans. Welcome to Racing Action from Flamboro Downs for this Thursday evening. Our first dash will go to post in approximately 15 minutes. Let's get a look at the changes on this evening's card. In race number 1, scratched is number 1, Darkness Cooks. In race number 2, number 2, Calling Your Bluff, changing steel to aluminum shoes. Changing steel to aluminum. Races 3 and 4, no changes. Race number 5, scratched, is number 3, Tregaron. And 4, Wheelin' and Steelin', as well as number 7, The Lion King. Race 5, scratched 3, 4, and 7. Races 6 and 7 have no changes. No changes, races 6 or 7. Race number 8, number 2, Shimar's Lady Havoc and equipment change, blind blinkers. And race number 8, number 7, Heaven's Little Dragon, missing chart line, second, beaten a length in 158. And the driver was Travis Cullen. Travis Cullen, the driver. Field on post parade for race one. One is scratched, and number 2 is Frankenspeed. Chris Johnston drives and trains and owns. And number 3, Greenleaf, J.R. Plant for Pierre-Marc Longpre. Number 4 is Charmbo Chip, Scotty Coulter for Marissa Miller and Martin Kepfer. Number 5, Mac the Knight, Dale Spence for Joe Pereira and Chris Menina. And number 6 is 10 Karat Gold, Sammy Filia for Shane Weber and Tom and Elizabeth Rankin. And number 7 is Danish Brew, Nick Boyd drives and trains. And the owners Blair Burgess Stable and David Anderson. Let's get a look at this field for race number 1. We'll start with number 6, Danish Brew, and one that loves to be put on the front burner early, has been the pace setter in 5 consecutive races coming into this start. Has 4 top 2 finishes in 5 races this year, and also last year in limited action as a 4-year-old, won 4 out of 10 starts. Danish Brew, love the price. 6-1 is, I kind of messed up. How about 10 Karat Gold? Boy, we're off to a flying start here. 10 Karat Gold is one that comes in off of back-to-back wins. Non-winners of 3. Although, I want to touch on Danish Brew later, because actually, I think I might have been wrong to not include this one. 10 Karat Gold, though, my top one. Back-to-back wins in this class. And 10 Karat Gold, Sammy Filia for Shane Weber, 4-5, the favorite. Number 4, Charmbro Chip, had a monster effort here January the 29th, wiring a field from post 8. That was non-winners of 2. And the last race had a good start here in this class, was second to 10 Karat Gold. And Charmbro Chip and Scotty Coulter for Marissa Miller is one that's made the top 2 in 4 out of 7 this year and should be a main contender. Charmbro Chip, 7-1. Others, number 3, Greenleaf. Well, Greenleaf was beaten only a length last time out. That was at London, and raced in this class 2 starts ago and wired the field. So you got to consider Greenleaf, 6-5, J.R. Plant for Pierre-Marc Longpre. And number 2, Frankenspeed, is one that's tough to leave off the top 4 because comes into this one with 6 consecutive top 4 finishes. Now, last race moved up to this class and just finished 4th. Gets the inside. Chris Johnson, Frankenspeed. And let's go back to Danish Brew, who caught my eye. Look, I think I know why I left this one out, was just that last race. But boy, when you look further down the page, you see Danish Brew is one that, if that last race is just a one-off, then I'm wrong to leave this one off. And, well, been wrong before. 9-2. Fans are putting some money in on Danish Brew and Nick Boyd. Ralphie should be able to bounce back with Danish Brew here, one that he trains and also drives. My top one, though, number 6, 10 Karat Gold, is even money on the board. Starting gate is rolling for race number 1. It'll be Frankenspeed and Greenleaf on the inside. In the center, Charmbo Chip and Mac the Knight, and to the outside, 10 Karat Gold and Danish Brew. It's a field of 6 for race number 1. Field 4. Race number 1 is at the start, and they're off. And it is 10 Karat Gold, Danish Brew, and down to the inside is Greenleaf and Charbro Chip and Mac the Knight. And then it is Frankenspeed back trailing the field. But as they work around the turn, Greenleaf and J.R. Plant's got the front. Danish Brew continues to drive on the outside. And going off stride is Mac the Knight. Charbro Chip is racing second right now. Danish Brew broke stride. 10 Karat Gold is racing third, and Frankenspeed is fourth. They race on past the opening quarter, and it is right now Greenleaf 1-2 on the board with the front. Charmbo Chip is racing second. 10 Karat Gold racing position to third as they work their way on towards us, and then Frankenspeed, Danish Brew, and Mac the Knight as they work their way off the turn. And is Greenleaf and J.R. Plon with the front as they come up to the half off that 29 opening quarter. Charmbro Chip is right there in the pocket. And 10 Karat Gold biding time along to the inside third, 59-2 halftime. And then fourth is Frankenspeed. Danish Brew on the inside, and to the outside trailing is Mac the Knight. Greenleaf 1-2 on the board leads as they race on down the back stretch. Greenleaf by a length and 3/4 in front of Charmbro Chip, and now 2 lengths in front. 10 Karat Gold is racing third, and the field heads on up to the 3/4. Greenleaf is strong for J.R. Plon. Popping out from third comes 10 Karat Gold. 1:28-2 at the 3/4 time. Greenleaf leads by 3 1/4. Charmbro Chip second. 10 Karat Gold dueling to take second and grab it from Charmbro Chip, and racing for his Frankenspeed on down the stretch. Front they come. Greenleaf is still cruising. Greenleaf as they come on to the finish with 10 Karat Gold. Greenleaf is going to win. 10 Karat Gold second. Then Charmbro Chip and Frankenspeed 1:58-3. Back in front of us, the winner of race 1, number 3, Greenleaf. J.R. Plant, the winning driver. Greenleaf is a 4-year-old green Manalishi Bay mare, owned by Largo Incorporated, trained by Pierre-Marc Longpre. It's the 3rd win this year, 8th lifetime for Greenleaf. The first race, number 3, Greenleaf, 310, 210, and 210. 610 Karat Gold, 210, 210, and 4. Charmbro Chip, 230. $2 exactor, $570 tries, $7.85. Super, $22.25. 20-cent super, $4.45. Here is the first race order of finish from the top down. It's a scratch 413526. That's scratch 413526 on the bottom. Field on post parade for the second. 1, Dusty Lane Morgan, Mark McDonnell for Tom Janot. Number 2, Calling Your Bluff, Jason Ryan for Janai Gallant and Martin Kepfer. And number 3 is Hakatimatanga, Brady Golliers for Melissa Loyer and Pierre Pelladou. 4 is Vicious Aloysius, Nick Boyd for Michelle Olson. Number 5, The Dark Panther, Phil Houdon for Ken and Emma Duncan and Jen Lucier. And number 6, Dance on the Moon, Austin Sorry for Dean Nixon. Well, fans, it's my pick of the night, but I'm starting to have a little buyer's remorse. Now, I do see the shoe change, steel to aluminum shoes up front. This is one that I've liked in the past, and boy, I don't like that last race, so obviously the shoe change is to address that. But this is one that I've seen be competitive against tougher in the past, and this will be the fourth start off of a long layoff, first start for New Barn, and maybe Calling Your Bluff can be a bit of a value here because there's a couple others that can draw some attention. Calling Your Bluff off that last line might scare some people away. Jason Ryan for Janaya Galan, 7-2. Number 4, Vicious Aloysius, is one that blasted out early last race. Now, did not hold on strongly, backed away and finished 5th. But Vicious Aloysius, further down the page, you see some good starts. And Vicious Aloysius, I think, fits well in here. Drops from that last 2 starts, maybe can carry a little further in this spot, and is 5-2 for Nick Boyd. Others, how about number 6, Dance on the Moon, the 8-5 favorite, and did win in this class last time out. Dance on the Moon, that was post 1, now has to deal with post 6, but you also see this one blasting to the front from post 8, 2 starts ago. Now, that did take some starch out of Dance on the Moon and backed away to finish 5th. But still, overall, Dance on the Moon and Austin Sorry for Dean Nixon, I think, warrants a lot of love in here and is getting it 8-5. And number 3, Hakatimatanga, is one that's got just one top 3 finish in 7 tries this year. That was a win. This Hakatimatanga did race competitively here last time out now, and comes back on a tighter rotation. And Hakatimatanga and Brady Golliers for Melissa Loyer. Strong connections. I wouldn't be surprised if this one really builds off that last start. I think up until late in the mile, I thought raced pretty well. Just a little bit tired in the late going. Now comes back on a shorter rest. Brady Golliers has really been driving well. 7-2. The money is pretty evenly spread around, but I'm taking a flyer on Calling Your Bluff, 7-2. Gate is rolling for the second. Dusty Lane Morgan calling your bluff on the inside. In the center, Hakatimatanga, Vicious Aloysius to the outside. The Dark Panther and Dance on the Moon. It's a field of 6. It's race number 2. Here they come. Field for the second race is at the start of the rough, and Dance on the Moon, calling your bluff in Hakatimatanga and Vicious Aloysius, but calling your bluff with the inside advantage is going to press on through and take the lead. Hakatimatanga to the outside, Dance on the Moon, and then it is Dusty Lane Morgan and Vicious Aloysius, and the Dark Panther is back trailing the field, but right now calling your bluff has the lead as they race on to the opening quarter. Hakatimatanga 5-1 is racing second. Dance on the Moon is third. Then Dusty Lane Morgan and Vicious Aloysius and the Dark Panther calling your bluff has a lead of about 2 3/4 lengths right now. And the field works around the turn. Hakatimatanga is second. Dance on the Moon is third and is currently about 3.5 from the lead. Then it is Dusty Lane Morgan back to Vicious Aloysius, and trailing is the Dark Panther calling your bluff off that 27-3 opening quarter. Looks to pick up a second panel breather. Halftime recorded in 57-4, 30-1 second split. Hakatimatanga is up a little closer in the pocket now, and Dance on the Moon has danced up to take over second. Hakatimatanga third to the inside. Dusty Lane Morgan a little closer on the outside now, takes over third. Hakatimatanga a little shuffle on the inside. Then it is back to Vicious Aloysius and the Dark Panther. Dance and Moon is able to come on and dance up and take a lead over Calling Your Bluff. Dance and Moon and Calling Your Bluff, and now Dusty Lane Morgan 3 wide from the backfield. The Dark Panther is looking to sweep the field. Vicious Aloysius is in the hunt, and Hakatimatanga is trailing the field, and the field turns for home. The Dark Panther, Dusty Lane Morgan, and on the inside, Dance on the Moon, then Vicious Aloysius and Calling Your Bluff and Hakatimatanga. But it is the Dark Panther with Dusty Lane Morgan. The Dark Panther is going to win. Dusty Lane Morgan second, then 3 across the track for third. It looked like it might have been Vicious Aloysius. 158 flat. There's the winner of the second, number 5, the Dark Panther. Phil Houdon is the winning driver and trainer. The owner is Ken and Emma Duncan and Jen Lucier. The Dark Panther is a 5-year-old betting line, Bay Gelding. Third win this year, 7th lifetime for the Dark Panther. The second race payouts 5. The Dark Panther, 1150, 590, and 310. 1 Dusty Lane Morgan 820 and 330, and 4 Vicious Aloysius 280. $2 exactor 76.60. Dollar Try 121.40. Dollar Super 341.70. 20-cent Super 68.34. $2 double of 3 and 5 26.60. Second race. Order finish from the top down 246315. That's 246315 on the bottom. The field on post break for the third won the fixer, Paul McKenzie for David Fry. And number 2 is Mystic, Daryl Cheeson for Rene Dion and SNR Racing. Number 3 is Amigo Mio, Austin Saray for Gerard Demares and Tag Incorporated. Number 4 is Southwind Domino, Travis Henry for Gary Murner and Gino Toscani. Number 5, Off-Road Hanover, Dale Spence for Jim Whalen and Dr. Angela Whalen and Robert Eaton. And number 6, Salisbury Cami, Bertie Golliers for Gerard Demares and Yannick Martel. Number 7, Third Time's the Dream, Scotty Quiller for Jim Ellis. It's a field of 7 for race number 3. Let's get a look at this field of trotters. Optional 15,000 claimers. And I want to start with number 4, Southwind Domino, one that drops a level today and was pretty good against tougher last race, led a long way. The very classy Willow Time was able to get by, and the fixer also. But Southwind Domino, pretty solid third, beating a length, and now with a move down, of course, the fixer drops down as well. I think Southwind Domino, I give this one a very strong chance. Travis Henry for Gary Murner, and this was a good earner last year, won 7 times last year. Does have 5 top 3 finishes and 9 starts this season. Southwind Domino, 4-5, the favorite. Number 3, Amigo Mio, was second in this class last race to Hungry Hill. And Amigo Mio also raced well in back-to-back starts at London against a similar. In fact, you see this one back at the end of January, second in a preferred class at London. 10-time winner last year. Amigo Mio is a pretty nice trotter. Austin Sorry for the top barn of Gerard Demares. Amigo Mio 5-1. And on the inside, the fixer, well, second beaten a length in against tougher last time out, beaten by Willow Time. The fixer, that was a nice effort, the best one in a little while. And the fixer, Paul McKenzie for David Fry. I think you got to use this one on the top 3, 2-1. And then number 2, Mystic. Well, the last couple races at Mohawk, they weren't great, but just before that, had back-to-back comfortable wins, one of 3 lengths and one of 3 1/4. So Mystic is one that just might bounce back. 3 wins and 7 starts on the year. Mystic and double barrel Daryl Thiessen for Rene Dion is 7-1. My top one, though, is number 4, Southwind Domino, even money. The starting gate is rolling for race number 3. The fixer, Mystic, on the inside. In the center, Amigo Mio, Southwind Domino, and Off-Road Hanover. And to the outside, Salisbury Cami, and third time's the Dream. It's a field of 7 for the third dash. And the field for the third is at the start of the rough, and Southwind Domino. He's going to blast out with Mystic. The Fixer down to the inside. Amigo Mio, Off-Road Hanover, Salisbury Cami, and third time's the Dream. Southwind Domino is going to press on and try to clear to the front, and now does take the lead over the Fixer. Racing the pocket, Mystic is third. Amigo Mio is fourth in line in front of Off-Road Hanover. Well back, the pair of Salisbury Cami, and third time's the Dream. Southwind Domino fell down to 1-5 of the board. The Fixer is racing second, Mystic third, and Amigo Mio is racing fourth, trailing three. Off-Road Hanover, Salisbury Cami, and third time's the Dream. 28-1 opening panel. Southwind Domino, the favorite, leads for Travis Henry as they come off the turn. The Fixer and Paul McKenzie in the pocket, and racing third is Mystic, and angle to the outside now. And then coming on first over, Amigo Mio is racing on the outside fourth. Trailing three, still Off-Road Hanover, Salisbury Cami, third time's the Dream. 59-1 halftime. 31 second handle breather. Southwind Domino. Mystic on the outside now is pestering Southwind Domino. The Fixer rides to the inside third. Amigo Mio is second over fourth and advancing. But right now Mystic is trying to grab the front from Southwind Domino, who's strong along to the inside. As they head up to three quarters, Southwind Domino is going to press on and lead it by a length. Three quarters, 128. Southwind Domino now a length and a half over Mystic, and on the inside, the Fixer has been getting a good trip. Looks to reclaim second. Racing fourth is Amigo Mio. Then Off-Road Hanover, Salisbury Cami, third time's the Dream. And the field turns for home. Southwind Domino on down the stretch drive they come. Southwind Domino, the Fixer up Mackenzie Lane. Southwind Domino and the Fixer as they come to the finish. Southwind Domino was able to dominate. The Fixer was second. Off-Road Hanover third. Amigo Mio fourth. 157-4 for Southwind Domino. There's a look at the winner. Southwind Domino, Travis Henry, the winning driver. Southwind Domino, 7-year-old Walner Brown Gelding, owned by Gino Toscani, trained by Gary Murner. First win on the season, 17th lifetime for Southwind Domino. Third race payouts for Southwind Domino. 260, 210, 210. 1. The Fixer pays $430 and $250. 5 Off-Road Hanover, $7 to show. Exactor, $6.60 on a $2 ticket. Dollar Try, $41.90. Dollar Super, $106.45. 20-cent Super, $21.29. third race. Order finished from the top down 2541376. That's 2541376 on the bottom. field for the fourth on parade. One is St. Lad's Flirt. Brett McDonald for Ron McDonald. Number 2 is Perfectly Blue. Damien McClellan for Corey Fuller and Tara Mason. Number 3 is Silverback Jack. Freddie Golliers for Robert Kyle Fellows and Marissa Wilson. And number 4 is Playing Bad. Austin Soroy for Joe Pereira and Chelsea Pereira. Number 5, Macalco Dale Spence for Darren Rayner and Mary Harris. Number 6, Bryant Sealster, Jason Ryan for Cynthia Acton. Field of 6, race number 4. Let's get a look at this field for the 4th race, and we'll start with number 1, St. Lad's Flirt, 14-year-old, final year of action. Had 7 wins last year, has 60 lifetime. The recent form not great, but also before that last race was off 21 days and raced in the level above this class. Drops a level, inside post. Ron McDonald's barn has been red hot this year, and this will be the second start for Ron McDonald with St. Lad's Flirt. I think this one could spark up today and be a pretty good factor. Lots of back class. Brett McDonald drives 5-2. Number 6, Bryant Sealster, was 4th in the class above this last time out. And Bryant Sealster now dropping a level and off a decent outing, 55-2 at Mohawk. Bryant Sealster, Jason Ryan for Jason McGinnis, is currently 8-5. Number 5, Macalco, was second here last time out. Has 4 runner-up finishes this year at 9 tries. One that's a little bit win shy, just 1 win in the past 39, but 7 runner-up finishes during that time. Macalco, Dale Spence for Darren Rayner, 10-1. And number 2, Perfectly Blue, was second in this class last time out, and that was at London. Gets another favorable post, so might be okay. The overall record the past couple seasons isn't great, but also this is the bottom class, so it is comparative. Perfectly Blue, Damien McClellan for Corey Fuller, is 11-1. But number 1, St. Lad's Flirt, my top choice, 6-5, now the favorite. The starting gate is rolling for the 4th. St. Lad's Flirt, Perfectly Blue, on the inside. In the center, Silverback Jack and Playing Bad. And to the outside, Macalco and Bryant Sealster. It's a field of 6. It's race number 4. And the field for race number 4. Into the stretch drive, gathering speed. And the field is at the start of the rough and playing bad. Perfectly Blue, St. Lad's Flirt. Then Silverback Jack, McCalco, and Bryant Sealster. St. Lad's Flirt pressing on, using that post-one advantage to take the lead. Perfectly Blue is filling the pocket. Silverback Jack and then playing bad in McCalco and Bryant Sealster. Now they're in program order as they race on to the opening quarter. St. Lad's Flirt, even money on the board's got the lead. Perfectly Blue at 17-1 is two off the lead. Racing second, Silverback Jack on the inside third. 28-3 opening quarter. Now playing bad, playing on the outside. In front of McCalco, Brian Sealster trailing, and St. Lad's Flirt as they race off the turn, heading on towards us. Leads right now by a length and a half off a 28-3 opening quarter. Perfectly Blue racing second, playing bad, playing a little closer to the outside. Now has a share of second. McCalco's on the outside racing for Silverback Jack is fifth to the inside. Bryant Sealster trailing 3 to the inside, 3 to the outside. 59-2 halftime, 30-4 second panel, and they work their way on into the backstretch. St. Lad's Flirt leads by 2 1/4. Perfectly Blue is racing second, playing bad to the outside. Then it is McCalco, 3 wide, racing for Silverback Jack is fifth, and Bryant Sealster from the backfield is trying to sweep up and storm the field and has come on now. 3 wide to take over fourth. St. Lad's Flirt, though, is still moving well. 3/4, 128-2, and that is St. Lad's Flirt by 2. Perfectly Blue is second. Bryant Sealster out 3 wide, racing third, and fourth is playing bad. They turn for home. St. Lad's Flirt cruising. St. Lad's Flirt dominates in the fourth race to win it. Perfectly Blue stuck around for second. Bryant Sealster third, and fourth playing bad. 157-3. Coming back in front of us, fourth race winner, one St. Lad's Flirt. Brett McDonald is the winning driver. St. Lad's Flirt, 14-year-old Kamloops gelding, owned by Brett McDonald. Ron McDonald's the trainer, and it's the second win this year, 61st lifetime for St. Lad's Flirt. Fourth race, payouts 1, St. Lad's Flirt, 430, 280, 210, 2 Perfectly Blue, 990 and 390, and 6 Bryant Sealster, 240. $2 exactor, 2060, dollar try, 65.90, dollar super 100, 20.95, dollar pick 3 is 43.20. fourth race, order of finish from the top down, is a 1-2-6-4-5-3. That's 1-2-6-4-5-3 on the bottom. Field on post parade for the fifth. One, Legacy's Jailbreak, Justin Turcotte for Michelle Letarte and Verinder Gill. Number two is Bandura, Austin Sorry for Gerard Demers and Paul Levine. Number five is Masterwork, Sammy Filia for J.F. McGuire and Jean Allaire and Gino Bilodeau and Anne-Marie Demers. And number six is Muscle Fashion, Brett McDonough for Caitlin Graham and Steve Mihalek. And number eight is He's So Hot Head of a Ryan Guy for Doug Brown and Todd Coleman and Jackson Willip and James Gillum. It's a field of five for race number five. Let's get a look at this field. We'll start with number five, Masterwork. Well, last race, not a masterful time. Seventh with broken equipment at the finish. But you go back 2 races ago, raced against much tougher here, and did have problems again. Broken equipment at the start, but did manage to finish third. Look, this is one that had a really good year last year. 22 top three finishes in 32 starts. Masterwork is a nice 5-year-old trotter, semi-failure for J.F. McGuire. JF's got some big numbers this year, which is not unusual for him. J.F. McGuire often puts up strong numbers. Sammy Filia as well. Masterwork 5-2, my top choice. Number one, Legacy's Jailbreak. Well, made an early break last race. Did recover to finish third. Look at Legacy's Jailbreak is one that was bet down to just a bit above even money last time out, but then disappointed with that break. But if she stays flat here, she's got a decent shot. Justin Turcotte driving and training 2-1. Number six, Muscle Fashion, Brett McDonough for Caitlin Graham, and one that was a strong earner last year, made more than $2,000 a start. This year, not quite as good. Just that one lonely win in 57-4 at Mohawk. Look at last year, had a 52-4 victory. And Muscle Fashion, ton of back class, getting close to the $500,000 mark. And Muscle Fashion is currently 3-2. And number two, Bandura, made breaks last time out. Bandura is one that's currently off form, but was a decent earner last year. Things just haven't gotten rolling for Bandura. But Austin Sorey and Gerard Demers, pretty strong tandem. Maybe Bandura can beat one horse here and finish fourth, or better than that. Bandura 6-1. My top one, though, is number five, Masterwork, the 6-5 favorite. Gate is rolling for the fifth. Legacy's Jailbreak. On the inside with Bandura. In the center, Masterwork. On the outside, Muscle Fashion. He's so hot, Hanover. It's a field of 5. It's race number 5. Field for the 5th race. Into the stretch. Gathering speed approaching the start. And they're at the start and they're off. And Muscle Fashion and Bandura. Legacy's Jailbreak Masterwork. And He's So Hot Hanover. Field sprints around that first turn. Legacy's Jailbreak using the post one advantage now to take the lead. Muscle Fashion still muscling on the outside. And Bandura is racing third. Then fourth in line is Masterwork. And then it is He's So Hot Hanover. Legacy's Jailbreak with the front. But Muscle Fashion continues to drive on the outside and is going to come on. The 3-5 favorite, Muscle Fashion, has muscled up to get the lead. Legacy's Jailbreak is second. Bandura mid-pack third, 28-3 opening panel. Then Masterwork is working in front of the trailer. He's So Hot Hanover. And they race their way off the turn. Muscle Fashion and Brett McDonald's got the lead. Legacy's Jailbreak is second. Bandura third. Masterwork in front of He's So Hot Hanover. Field of 5 past the half. 58-2, 29-4 second split. Muscle Fashion leading on up to the 5/8. Into the backstretch they go. Legacy's Jailbreak is racing second. Then it is Bandura. And then Masterwork angles to the outside now. First one to move out. And then He's So Hot Hanover. They race on down the backstretch. And it is Muscle Fashion who's got the lead, but Masterwork on the outside is working closer. Now is only about a length and a half off the front. Legacy's Jailbreak is still in the pocket. Bandura is racing fourth. He's So Hot Hanover is fifth. Muscle Fashion on the outside. Masterwork 3/4, 128. Muscle Fashion still looks strong. And on the outside, Masterwork trying to close the gap. It's about a length and 3/4. Legacy's Jailbreak on the inside, looking to dart up Mackenzie Lane, but it is Muscle Fashion, full of muscle at the finish to win it and take it by a length. And then Legacy's Jailbreak Masterwork third, 157 flat. There's the winner, Brett McDonald, driving double for Brett McDonald. Muscle Fashions, an 11-year-old Muscle Hill Bay gelding, owned by Steve Mihalik of Oakville. Caitlin Graham's the trainer. Second win this year, 34th lifetime for Muscle Fashion. Fifth race payouts. Number 6, Muscle Fashion, 342, 20, 210. 1 Legacy's Jailbreak, 330, 210. 5 Masterwork, 210. $2 exact rate 70, dollar try 6.95, 20-cent high five 4.79, 20-cent pick 5 42.31. Fifth race order finished from the tops at 2-4, double scratch 3-1, scratch 5. That's 2-4, double scratch 3-1, scratch 5 on the bottom. Field for the sixth on parade 1, Papiamento, Damien McClellan for Kayla Hendry. Number 2 is Sunny Bow, Brady Golliers for Melissa Loyer. Number 3 is GA Speed Sammy Filia for Courtney Bishop. Number 4, St. Lad's Beat at Austin Soray for Gerard Demers and Francois Morin. And number 5, You're the One, Jay Harris for Francis Guillemette and Melissa Hendricks and Jean Allaire. And number 6, Shanghai Gold, Garrett Rudy for Melissa Loyer and Pierre Petalou. Let's get a look at this field. A field of 6 for the 6th and 8,000 claimers, horses and geldings. We'll start with number 4, St. Lad's Beat It. A lot of back class, and, well, the last 3 races just destroyed this class, and each one of them, nobody was able to put up any challenge to St. Lad's Beat It. And I could see him just continuing on his merry way here and adding career win number 36 off those 3 dominant wins. Austin Soray for Gerard Demers back in the same class, 3-5. Number 5, You're the One, is one that's also got back class, 300,000 lifetime compared to the 329 of St. Lad's Beat It. And You're the One is a year younger, so they both had great careers. This is one that was really good last year that hasn't quite come around this year as well, but the last couple races in the bottom class, finishing a runner-up in the bottom class in each of the last couple, so now we'll step up a level. You're the One, Jay Harris for Francis Guillemette, is 9-2. Number 3, GA Speed Sammy, is getting close to the $250,000 mark, and an 11-year-old, and back-to-back wins here in February in this class, and was third below this class last race. It did drop down for that last start. One thing to note, Courtney Bishop's got a big win record this year, 11 wins in 40 starts, so above 25%. That's very good. GA Speed Sammy and Sammy Filion is, I think, a value in here at 9-1. And number 1, Papiamento, is got 54 lifetime wins. The veteran 12-year-old Papiamento, good recent form, second in back-to-back starts in this class, was second to St. Lad's Beat It last race, now beaten by 5 3/4 lengths, but was second. Papiamento gets the inside post. Damien McClellan for Kayla Hendry, maybe looking for a pocket toe in behind St. Lad's Beat It, 4-1. But St. Lad's Beat It, 3-5, the favorite. Gate is rolling for race number 6. Papiamento, Sunny Bow on the inside. In the center, GA Speed Sammy, St. Lad's Beat It. And to the outside, You're the One, Shanghai Gold. Field of 6. It's race number 6. Here they come. And the field for the 6th race is at the start of the rough. St. Lad's Beat It. You're the One blasting with Sunny Bow. Then Papiamento and GA Speed Sammy and Shanghai Gold. But it is You're the One who is the one early in this mile and leads by 3 lengths over Papiamento. Sunny Bow is third. St. Lad's Beat It is racing positioned 4th right now. Then GA Speed Sammy and Shanghai Gold. You're the One is on the lead in front a couple of lengths right now. Past the opening quarter. You're the One at 3-1. 27-2 opening panel. Papiamento is racing second. Sunny Bow is third. St. Lad's Beat It 1-9 favorite is currently racing fourth, about 5.5 lengths from the leader. Then GA Speed Sammy and Shanghai Gold, and they race off the turn. And You're the One is the one right now. Lead is 2.25 lengths. Papiamento, Sunny Bow, St. Lad's Beat It starts to work to the outside, though now has work to do, though. About 5 off the lead, 56 seconds halftime. GA Speed Sammy and then Shanghai Gold. But it is You're the One who's trying to bottom out the field. Has a lead right now of about 4. Papiamento is second. St. Lad's Beat It is third. Then Sunny Bow is racing fourth, and GA Speed Sammy and Shanghai Gold. It's You're the One, but now St. Lad's Beat It has second and is looking to reel in You're the One. That lead is shrinking now. 3/4, 124-4, and it is still right now leading the way is You're the One. St. Lad's Beat It, though, is only a length and a half off lead and looming. GA Speed Sammy third as they turn for home. You're the One off that 3/4, 124-4. Now has to deal with St. Lad's Beat It. St. Lad's Beat It is forged to the lead, and St. Lad's Beat It has come on now and is going to cruise at the finish and take it and win it by about 2 3/4 lengths. Then You're the One, GA Speed Sammy and Sunny Bow, 155-3. Back in front of us, number 4, St. Lad's Beat It, 4th win in a row. Austin, sorry, the winning drive. St. Lad's Beat It, 9-year-old Mach 3 bag gelding, 4th win this season and in a row, and 36th lifetime. 155-3. Sixth race payouts. 4 St. Lads beat it, 220, 210 and 210. 5 You're the One, 240 and 240. 3 GA Speed Sammy 450. $2 exactor 480, dollar try 1175, dollar super 45.50, 20-cent pick 4 239. Sixth race. Order of finish from the top. 643125. That's 643125 on the bottom. Field for the 7th on parade. 1 Angel Flyway. J.B. Renault for Julie Walker and Leonard Gamble. Number 2 is Over End. Brett McDonough for Ron McDonald. And number 3 is Ram. Damian McClellan for Corey Fuller and James Wilson. And number 5 is Ramiro Dag Hedrickson for Seawind Stable. Number 6, My Time, Your Money. Rob Jenkins Jr. for Felix Marion. There is 7 Angel Mistress. Travis Henry for Gary Murner and Quick Haven Farm. Absent from the parade 4. There now is 4. LMC Little Chips. Dale Spence for Mackenzie Spence and the Cardinal Stable. Field of 7, race number 7. Let's get a look at this field. I want to start with number 1, Angel Flyway. A winner at Mohawk, only 2 races going to nominators, a 2. Pretty dominant win. Has 3 wins and 7 starts on the season. Did not fare well in the non-winners of 3 at Mohawk last race, but this is one that did beat the non-winners of 3 here January the 29th and did it from the trailer post. And Angel Flyway also had that win the week before it here in the non-winners of 2. Flew away from the field to win by 11.5 lengths. Angel Flyway, J.B. Renault for Julie Walker, even money. Number 3, Ram, is one that's been pretty tough of late, been Ram tough, and did have back-to-back wins in the non-winners of 2. Moved up to this class last race, finished second with broken equipment, but was beaten just a length and a quarter. And Ram, beaten by Greenleaf, who came back to win the first race this evening. Ram and Damian McClellan for Corey Fuller. 5 top 2s and 7 starts in the year. Definitely a threat. 5-2. Number 5, Ramiro, was a winner in the non-winners at 2 last race, so moves up a level. 3 starts this year, a win in a couple of seconds. Was off all the way from July the 14th until the middle of February, but came out flying. Ramiro and Dag Henriksen could improve and be a player. 4-1. And number 2, Over End, was 4th here in this class last time, and that was after making a break. Now has breaks in 2 of the last 4, but if he stays flat, I think he can be a factor for a top 3 share. Over End, Brett McDonald for the Fine Barn of Ron McDonald, who sports a 380 training percentage. Over End is 8-1. My top one, though, is 1 Angel Flyway, even money. Gate is rolling for race number 7. Angel Flyway and over end with Ram on the inside in the center. LMC Little Ships and Ramiro to the outside. My Time, Your Money, and Angel Mistress. It's a field of 7. It's race number 7. It's post time. Here they come. Field for the 7th race. In the stretch, gathering speed, nearing the start. And they're at the start of the rough, and Ram will get it well with Ramiro. Over end is racing third. Angel Flyway, LMC Little Chips, Angel Mistress, and My Time, Your Money is off stride. But right now it is Ramiro leading, and Ram is racing second. Then a gap of about 2.5, and over end is racing third. Angel Flyway is fourth in front of LMC Little Chips and Angel Mistress. Ramiro 9-2 on the board. Leads as they race on past that opening quarter. Dag Hendrickson and Ramiro 9-2 on the board. Now popping up from third. Over end wants to try for the front end. And racing on the inside third is Ram. Angel Flyway is an unhurried fourth, about 6 or 7 off the lead. Then LMC Little Chips and Angel Mistress. They race the way off the turn, and the field comes on towards us. On the inside is Ramiro. To the outside over end, and Ram is third. Angel Flyway now starts to close a bit of ground. Racing position fourth. Halftime 59-4. Then well back LMC Little Ships and further to Angel Mistress. And out of it is My Time, Your Money. Up a 59-4 halftime. They race the backstretch. Ramiro. Over end is racing second. Ram is third. And Angel Flyway drawn to the outside fourth now is about 2.5 off the lead. From the backfield, Angel Mistress is closing ground. And then LMC Little Chips in the race on by 3/4. Ramiro still with the lead. Over end, though, is just inches off the lead. 1:29-4 the 3/4 time. Angel Flyway's come on the outside now. Is going to roll out 3 wide and is closing ground. Ram is racing fourth, and then LMC Little Chips and Angel Mistress. 3 across the track as they turn from and about to be 4 with Ram looking to dart up the inside. But out wide is Angel Flyway. Angel Flyway and over end. Over end, center of the track. Angel Flyway up the inside is Ram. It's close. It might have been Ram up the inside of her over end with Angel Flyway on the outside. 2 minutes and 3/5. Back in front of us, the winner of race number 7, it's number 3, Ram. 4-year-old Royalty for Life Bay horse. Damien McClellan's the winning driver. James Wilson, the owner. Corey Fuller, the trainer. 4th win this season. And 5th win lifetime for Ram. 2 minutes, 3/5. Seventh race, number 3, Bram, $6.83, 280. Two over and $5, 310. One Angel Flyway, 210. $2 exactor, 35.20. Dollar Drive, 57.25. Dollar Super, $190, 20-cent Super, $38. Seventh race. Order of finish from the top. 321 5476. That's 321 5476 on the bottom. Field on post parade for the eighth one job. Hunter, Travis, Henry for Gary Murner, Darren Tingley and Dwayne Tingley. Number 2, Shemar's Lady Havoc. Scotty Gold for Sheila Lewis. 3 is my Maserati. Brady Colliers for Frank Mancini and Jennifer Libby. Number 4, She's Lawless. Dale Spence for Mackenzie Spence and Shen Go. Number 5 is Chocolate for Lunch. Brent McDonough for Derek Anderson and Scott Mason. And number 6, Bargain Bid. Garrett and Rudy for Francis Gamet and Sonia Jolly. Number 7, Heaven's Little Dragon. Travis Cullen for Jody Cullen and A1 Stable. And number 8 is Latte Sealster. Austin Sorry for Gerard Demers and J.R. Merbois. Field of 8 for the 8th and final dash. Let's get a look at this field. We'll start with number 4, She's Lawless. Was a winner in this class last time out. Has 2 wins in the past 4 starts. She's Lawless is one that can race from off the pace or blast out. But look at last race. Parked every step of the way and still won. So She's Lawless off of that win warrants serious regard. Dale Spence for Mackenzie Spence. 2-1, the favorite. Number 1, Job Hunter. Well, right now is hunting for some form. The last couple races didn't go well, but gets an inside post position and does show a third at Mohawk. Just 3 races going 57. 9-time winner last year. Job Hunter was really good last year. 29 starts, made 73,000. This year not nearly as sharp, but maybe the inside Job Hunter can come back on. Travis Henry for the fine barn of Gary Murner. Don't overlook this one. Might be able to bounce back here. 7-2. Number 6, Bargain Bid, is one that did not have a good outing at Mohawk last race, but did race well here and at London. So very good on the half-mile track. 4 consecutive top 3 finishes before a 6th at Mohawk last race. So one that's got 8 top 3s and 12 starts on the season. Bargain Bid and Garrett Rooney. Big threat to come right back. Braces of the fine Barta Francis Gamet. Bargain Bid is 5-1. And number 3, my Maserati. Wasn't good at London last race, but was a winner here in this class, January the 24th. Now was off about 5 weeks before that last race, and now comes back at least on a little bit tighter rotation. My Maserati, last race, February the 27th. Brady Colliers for Frank Mancini. Could be a good rebound play, 6-1. Gate is rolling. Job Hunter, Shemar's Lady Havoc, and my Maserati. In the center, she's Lawless and Chocolate for lunch. To the outside, Bargain Bid, Heaven's Little Dragon, and Latte Sealster. Field of 8. Race number 8. Here they come. It's the final dash. And the field for the 8th race is at the start of the rough, and she's Lawless is going to blast out with Job Hunter, my Maserati, Bargain Bid, and Heaven's Little Dragon. But right now, Job Hunter using that post-one advantage to take the lead. My Maserati, she's Lawless, those are your top 3. Then it is Shemar's Lady Havoc, and Bargain Bid is 5th, and Heaven's Little Dragon is 6th. 7th is Chocolate for lunch, and Latte Sealster is trailing the field. Job Hunter at even money. The board's got the lead. My Maserati at 8-1 is racing second. She's Lawless third. Solid 27-2 opening quarter. Shemar's Lady Havoc fourth in front of Bargain Bid and Heaven's Little Dragon. And then it is back to Chocolate for lunch and Latte Sealster. They've raced their way off the turn and they come on towards us. Job Hunter with the lead for Travis Henry. My Maserati is racing second. She's Lawless now. Is moving on the outside. First up and has a share of second alongside My Maserati on the inside. Fourth is Shemar's Lady Havoc and Bargain Bid is getting closer. 56-4 halftime. Heaven's Little Dragon is racing sixth. Latte Sealster seventh. And Chocolate for lunch is trailing the field. Job Hunter leads on down the backstretch. She's Lawless on the outside, is in pursuit though. My Maserati is racing third. Bargain Bid, center of the track, and now Heaven's Little Dragon 3 wide is out and closing some ground, and now is moved up and is taken over third. My Maserati is racing fourth, and Bargain Bid is fifth. And then it is Shemar's Lady Havoc and Latte Sealster, and the field has deserted Chocolate for lunch, who's trailing 3/4 in 126, and Job Hunter as they come on down the stretch drive, and it is Job Hunter strong on down the stretch over She's Lawless. My Maserati up the inside. Job Hunter has got this job done. She's Lawless second, and then 4 across the track for third. 157 flat. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race 8. It's what Job Hunter, Travis Henry. Turk Henry, the winning driver. Job Hunter, 5-year-old Huntsville Bay mare, owned by Darren Tingley and Dwayne Tingley and a numbered company from Alberta. Gary Murner, the trainer. Second win this season, 13th lifetime for Job Hunter. 157 flat. Eighth race payouts: 1 Job Hunter, 420. 250, 220. 4 She's Lawless, 350, 230. And 2 Shimar's Lady Havoc pays $11 to show. $2 exactor, 12.10. $1 try, 41.15. 20-cent high five, 135.12. $2 double, 18.30. Dollar pick three, 3 of 3, $11. Here is the eighth race order of finish from the top: 1, 3, 4, 2, 8, 5, 6, 7. That's 1, 3, 4, 2, 8, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom. Well, fans, that concludes the live harness racing program for this Thursday evening. Action resumes Saturday, 6:25 p.m. our first dash. Well, buenas noches, amigos. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shanna.